thought of trying to do a baseball sort of opening pitch for a baseball game, but I don't know how to pitch. I've never played baseball. 3 guesses what that is. Write to me at drivequestions.wilder.tv. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon drive, everybody. It's been a fantastic day today. Clear skies, blue, sky blue. That's what it is. It's sky blue. If you wanted to paint a room, call it sky blue. This is the sky today. It's not a deep blue or a pale blue when it's a bit polluted. It's the sky blue. Patches of cloud in the west, but that doesn't matter. Bit of a wind. Beautiful afternoon. Hope you're going to join us for the next 3 hours or so. We're going to head out. We're going to try and look for some big animals here in Africa. This is Thornybush Private Nature Reserve, and well, we don't know what we're going to see, and that's the whole point. We're live. We're heading out on this specialized vehicle that's got 3 3D cameras, and we're going to film stuff, and we're going to bring it to you live. And I hope you're going to ask me questions. I hope that we're going to interact. I hope that we're going to get some discussion going about something. It's the unknown out there, and we're going to find it. Actually, it's not the unknown. The unknown fact is we don't know what we're going to see. The fact is that we are going to know most of the stuff about whatever we do see, and what we don't know, you're going to ask me so that we can all learn together. Starting with a monkey orange. Why is a monkey orange a monkey orange? Strychnos madagascariensis, if you want to know its scientific name. Strychnos, Strychnos. You'll recognize some of that name because it sounds like strychnine. And could the two be connected? I think, who was it? It was Alan. Somebody last time, please find a monkey orange. Alan Hewitt, was it you? The weight of this is about it's about the size of, I'd say, a big softball, a bit bigger than a softball. It's a softball size, but it's got the weight of it's about 1 kilogram. Very dense. So it's got the weight of a liter of water. There's no about it. A liter of water weighs 1 kilogram, except for, of course, the container it's in. Green monkey orange. So what do you think we're going to find today? What do you think I'm going to be concentrating on? What do you think? What do you think? I think what I will do is make a turn at Almacook plant. Since you know those leopard were around there this morning, my duty is to go and look and see if their tracks are there. This would be the Malawan female and 2 of her boys. It hasn't really been quite clear to me that she's had 3 of her sons with her, or 2 of her sons with her. We know that one of her sons from a previous litter has I wouldn't say refused to leave, but he's just hung on a lot. Kind of like, who was it? Was it Induna that hung around a lot? Mishu went off, and Induna decided to stick around for a while. There's a warthog. There's no way to get it through that gap. Maybe through this gap of this tree?
Maybe, yeah. Is it next one? Let's try.
Just so I can do something.
Got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Good one. Good choice, Craig. Now you got warthog butt.
Yeah.
Follow me so we can get better light. You should be able to get this. Yeah. Can you see? Yeah. Am I far enough away? That's good.
Is it
Like, too far.
No, it's fine. Do you want to get the whole thing?
Yeah, I want you to record as well.
Okay, then I need to just stand about a meter
Back.
yeah.
And put on macro.
Okay. That goes on. Cool.
It was looking at me.
Looking at the what do you want the
I
turn?
wanted to try and see the gecko on top of what I'm holding.
Oh, there's a gecko.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, you just want me to stand here with a piece of elephant dung in my hand?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, got the gecko now, yeah.
Okay, and sound, how's sound?
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good. Okay, so I don't know if you heard that earlier, but everybody, I'm standing like a statue because I have to, because the camera's got to see this, because I want the camera to see this. And as I see, the lighting is wrong. I can try and do this here too. Follow me. Okay, and start that one too. Okay, I hope there's not too much sunlight. And this poor child that's sitting on this elephant dung is wondering what on earth is going on. This is a gecko that, as we slowed down for that warthog, this gecko, my hat is in the way. As I slowed down for that warthog, to look at that warthog, this gecko ran across the road, and it... No, it's that back one. Yeah, but why is it switching? Anyways. And it ran across the road, and there was this elephant dung, and it thought it would hide on the elephant dung, and that's what it did, but I saw it. And I waited until the warthog gave me a chance, because I didn't want to frighten the warthog. Can you see the gecko? I need to try and hold it. It's just got its eye on me. This is a dwarf gecko, I think it's Bradfield. Either Bradfield, I think Bradfield is more spotty. So it looks like a Cape dwarf gecko, which is Ligodactylus capensis, I think. And yes, a piece of elephant dung, quite appropriate. I'm going to put it back because the poor child doesn't know what's going on. In fact, I'm going to let it go to a tree so that it has a better chance of survival. It's a diurnal gecko, and was only too happy to get into that tree. Interesting fiber from an elephant. This is very dry, so this is very clean to handle. This is just merely dried vegetation. 30% is maybe not even 25% of this has been digested by an elephant. The rest of this is just washed out, chewed up plant material. Makes incredible sort of a really rough hobby paper to do all sorts of things with, because the fiber is so dense and so rich. Anyways, it was a nice place for a gecko to hide. Sadly, the gecko couldn't hide from me because I saw it. A diurnal dwarf gecko, and this is plant fiber, or yeah, looks like plant fiber. One way to find out. Oops. Dunno. Unusual to have a plant fiber like this. I don't know, it just happened to be in that dried elephant dung when I was... Oh, it must be plant fiber. When I was breaking it apart. I can't imagine a very long hair in an elephant dung. Speaking of ellies, we're going to just have a look on this side of the river in case they've maybe crossed over this way. I doubt it. They were quite active on the other side of the river this morning, at the bottom end of what we call Mungawan Road. Wasn't much on Mangwa Road, there wasn't much on Gombaya, and they either went north up there or... It's really strange. Normally it's easy to track ellies, but I suppose normally I don't have any other vehicles driving over the tracks if I can, to disturb the time frame. But I'm going to look for some leopard tracks that we found this morning, see if they've come out or done anything different. Yeah, boy, Aaron. Diane in New York said it's a monkey orange. That it is, Diane. And who was it in Canada? Debbie, huh? Can you eat monkey orange? Sorry, Donna in Canada. Yes, we could, but we'd have to be very careful about eating a monkey orange. And the next time I find a spot where a primate, either vervet or baboon, in fact up towards Naleti Road, baboons have been eating some of the monkey oranges up there, and you can see that, well, obviously the shell is almost like a calabash. The shell is very, very thick, very, very hard, probably about an eighth of an inch thick, which is probably, trying to think now, 3 millimeters, no, that's about 3 to 4 millimeters thick, yeah, about an eighth of an inch. And very hard. They can fall off the tree and not break. And that is a very ingenious thing if you have to think about it. A large fruit like this, let's say hypothetically, this is a very large fruit, and there are a number of seeds in here, and the seeds are toxic, the fruit is edible. You see, if the seeds were edible too, or the seeds weren't specialized like in acacias, the seeds would get eaten and maybe damaged during the process of eating the fruit, and the fruit would fall from the tree and everything will be eaten there, so there's not really much chance of animals spreading its seeds. So this tree is a very, very ingenious tree. This tree decides, okay, I'll tell you what, let me make my seeds poisonous, and to top it all, I'm going to make my shell really, really hard. That actually hurts, just flicking it with my nails. You might as well flick a granite countertop. By the way, a lot of tooth marks and gouge marks on this. Look, there's a heart shape. That's a natural occurring heart shape. Can you see that, David? Fun. I'll show you when we turn around. Remind me to show you this heart shape. I didn't even look at that. There, that must be porcupine too. We'll look at that when I turn into the sun, or turn away from the sun, turn this into the sun, and I can show you some of these gnaw marks on this thing where some other animals, knowing full well that they can't get into it, have still left their mark on it. Just as if to say, it's like graffiti, it's animal graffiti. I was here. But the tree is an ingenious tree because it has this very, very hard shell. Not everything can get into it because some things would damage the seed. So it's got to create a fruit that is attractive to some but unattractive to others, and it's got to be the ones that are attracted to it are the ones that are going to take it away from the host tree and not eat the seed but battle to get into the fruit, but relish the fruit. And it ensures that the offspring of that tree then gets taken away. Anyway, as soon as we turn around, I'll show you. It doesn't looks like someone was here after us, that's for sure. Probably coming to look for leopard tracks, like I am. Yo, Jerry. Hey Jerry, have I ever seen anyone use a monkey orange as a ball in a vortex? No. Unfortunately, even though it's got a very, very hard outer shell and it's twice the weight of a softball, and it's heavy. This is not like a softball. This is a very, very heavy. Okay, mind your ears. I'm going to just, from about an inch away, I'm going to drop it on the dashboard. Heavy. I could hold it an inch above an egg and drop it and it'll break the egg. Top end on. So it's not something that you could play a ball sport with other than boulet in soft sand. Actually, that might be an idea. They're not very well balanced. Boulet, or what is that other one? That other French. Okay, I'll show you. Watch this. We'll see if we can turn like this, and I'm going to look for tracks anyway. So I don't know if this will record on or not, or if you'll get to see this, but we can try. Petanque, what's it called? Petanque or petanque? I think it's the same as boulet.
No, just that one.
Hypothetically, this is boulet or whatever. I think no, you can't see it. It's too nice. I need something dry. If it was soft grass or soft sand, it wouldn't break. So that's about the distance, I reckon, for boulet. Come on, anybody's going to beat that.
Oh.
Okay, now that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Okay, especially because they're not fully rounded and they're different weights. But up until this moment in time, I don't think anybody has ever played this game with a monkey orange. So the answer is yes.
Okay.
There are. I don't think many people know about cricket, but that was a cricket bowling maneuver. You couldn't really have a game where you have to hit a monkey orange. The best game would be this kind of a game where you somebody's got to correct me on that, somebody from the French part of the world. But yeah, I reckon there are a few games you could play with monkey oranges. I would say not really a children's game, considering the content of cyanide in the fruits. I wouldn't advise children to play with monkey oranges, although monkeys allow their children to, but then their children know what they can do and what they can't. But yeah, primates and other animals feed on the fruit surrounding the seed, but to do that they take it away from the tree and they sit somewhere in the shade or on a termite mound and they eat the fruit around the seed at leisure. There's a heron, but he's getting intimidated because he's stopped.